Hello, I'm Jeff Gee. I'm the superintendent in the Ririe School District, and with me today is Trapper McCallister, the business manager for the school district. And today, we want to spend a few minutes with you going over the information for our upcoming supplemental levy.
So here is the language that you will see on your election form. The key things we want to just point out of here is the principal amount not to exceed $377,000, not to exceed 2 years, and it is for classified certified salaries, maintenance, fuel, curriculum, and SRO contract. We will be talking about all of these individually as well.
So to reiterate what Mr. McCallister just went over, we are asking for $377,000 in this supplemental levy. This is an increase from our current supplemental levy, which is at $290,000. So the proposed levy would propose a tax of $93.75 per 100,000 of assessed taxable value. Now that's a little higher than we currently have with our supplemental levy. Currently, you're paying a tax of $84.54, which is a difference of $9.21 that you would see as an increase per $100,000 of assessed taxable value.
So here is a comparison of our current levy and the proposed levy. As you can see, the classified salaries, we would be moving from $75,000 to $150,000. Certified salaries, we do not currently have anything in that. We would like to be able to stay competitive with our wages, so we're looking for $82,000 for that. Maintenance would stay the same. Curriculum, we feel comfortable that we would be able to get what we need done with $25,000 of that, so we've been able to cut that down. SRO contract, you can see that has crossed out. We have received a 3-year grant, so none of this funding will be used for the SRO grant. We will be able to take that $45,000 and use it as needed within the other 4 categories.
Just one thing I want to point out before we move on is the difference between our classified and our certified staff. So this current supplemental levy that we do have $75,000 for classified staff. These are our bus drivers, our food service employees, our secretaries. These are the people that are behind the scenes making sure everything works and functions smoothly every day. Our certified salaries, certified staff are our teachers and our counselors. And we're going to talk about in a little bit about why we feel like we need this $82,000 to move forward with in the supplemental levy. I do want to take just a minute and talk to you about why I felt like we needed to double the amount of money we're setting aside for our classified staff. This is our current pay scale for our classified salaries. This is everybody but paraprofessionals, and I'll review that with you in just a second. So here we have our secretaries, custodians, school lunch, cafeteria managers, maintenance, and so forth. So one of the big concerns that I have is that we're still paying some people, we're starting them under $10 an hour. And if you start with us as a custodian or as a food service, it's going to be 4 years before you make $10 an hour. These are not wages that are competitive with anybody. And in order for us to keep and retain good staff, we need to do something to help these people out. These people come, they work hard every day. They make sure that everything gets done so that your kids are able to come to school and learn. The other group that I mentioned are our paraprofessionals. These are the individuals that are in the classroom working with your kids one-on-one. And again, if you are a paraprofessional at class 1, it takes you 8 years before you get to $10 an hour, and so forth as we move through here. In my opinion, it's important that we do something to help our staff. We are surrounded by 3 large districts, Madison, Bonneville, and Rigby, all of which who pay more than we're able to pay right now. This supplemental levy, this $150,000 that we're asking for is going to go a long way in helping us maintain and hire quality people.
So for our certified teachers, we would like to be able to give them an opportunity to receive a retention and performance bonus based on their yearly evaluation. We would like to do it based on how many years in the district they've been with us, and kind of a way to be able to keep or be competitive for the teachers that we want to stick around and that do stick around. So here's the scale that we are thinking for that.
So if you look at the scale, after the first year, if we feel like you're on track, we want to keep you around. When you sign that second contract, we'd like to be able to offer a $500, which again, it's not a huge bonus, but if you stick around and you get down here to your 5th year, you're working hard in the classroom, you're meeting all your goals that you're setting with your principals. We want to be able to offer that $2,000 bonus as a thank you for all the hard work you're doing and an incentive for you to stick around and stay a teacher in the Ririe School District. Maintenance is another big one that we're always seem to be a little bit short on, partially because of some of the new laws that have gone into effect over the last few years. House Bill 521 did a really good job setting up a fund for us for capital construction projects. The problem, or what I like to call the unforeseen circumstances of this bill, is it took away all of our lottery money and our maintenance match money that used to go just to general routine maintenance in the district. So now these funds no longer exist, and the maintenance pot of money is just gone. So in order for us to do regular routine maintenance, such as buy light bulbs, replace carpet, test our fire security systems, repair fixtures in our bathrooms, our drinking fountains, anything, and this is a list of stuff we just pulled off randomly. We need this extra money in order to get that done. And so we are asking for $75,000 to continue the routine maintenance of our buildings.
Curriculum, we are asking for the $25,000 of that. The district has been successful in replacing math, English, social studies, and science is currently being replaced this year. The $25,000 that we're asking for would be towards replacing health and elective courses. The SRO contract, the language was put in prior to us getting the grant for this, so we cannot remove that out of there. As you can see, it's crossed out again. This will not be used for, the money from the levy will not be used for our SRO contract. We have the grant for the next 3 years, starting this year, and we will be using this portion of funds for maintenance, salary, fuel, and or curriculum.
All right. As I talked about House Bill 521 on my last slide, House Bill 521, in conjunction with House Bill 292, did provide tax relief for the patrons of the Ririe School District. Combined, we're receiving a total this year of $449,969. This number is going to change every year, so I can't tell you what that number is going to be next year, but there are some stipulations on how this money has to be used by the district. The first thing you have to do is you have to make your bond payments. So if we take our $449,000, we have a $400,000 bond payment to make this year. That's going to take our tax relief money down to just about $50,000. Now, we do anticipate next year that our bond payment is only going to be $300,000, so that number is going to come down. So if we take this $50,000 that's left over after we pay the bond, we can then use that money to pay down our supplemental levy. Currently, our supplemental levy is $290,000. That drops our total taxes that are being levied by the Ririe School District to $240,000 and $240.31. And so rather than the $690 that our bond and levy added together would be. So there is tax relief available. We're not able to put this information on the ballot any longer, but we do want you to know that you will see a difference when you look at your tax bill this year.
Just a reminder that the election day is coming up on November 5th. We are doing a public meeting tomorrow night at the Veterans Hall here in Ririe at 7 o'clock. Please come out, ask your questions, talk to us, let us know what you're thinking on this. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, and if you do have any questions and you can't make it to our meeting tomorrow night, please give us a call. Send us an email, whatever you need to do. We're more than happy to even sit down with you face-to-face if you'd like to do that. So please reach out to us. And again, thank you for your time.